What's good, everyone? Back with you with another story time. This is one I haven't had to tell as much in recent years because adults are boring and they don't ask you cool things like, how did you do that? Where did you get that? They ask you things like, hey, why haven't you paid your taxes since 2012? It's awful. I hate this. Anyway, I broke my arm when I was 7. Here is the scar. I don't know if you can properly see that. That is from the surgery to repair it. And the story of how it broke is something that my family kind of holds dear. Now, it was Thanksgiving Day. I'm 7 years old. Don't ask me to do the math on what year that was because I am going to be here forever. Now, we had a basketball hoop out front and I was taking some shots. My dad was out there with me. And I asked him if he can put me up for a dunk. So he puts me up for a dunk. Then he keeps putting me up for dunks, and we're just having fun. Some people stop by. It's just perfect morning, perfect Thanksgiving morning. And then on one of them, he gives me a little toss. Like, I'm getting airborne. And I slammed that down. I grabbed onto the hoop. And I'm like, woo, look at me. And then he's like, all right, come down. Now, of course, me being the intellectual that I am, swung forward and then let go because I didn't watch my momentum. So I'm falling backwards a little bit. I take my hand, I put it under my butt, land right on it, and you got two bones running here. I snapped the radius in half. That's the inner one. Completely in half. And it's like instant. It's like crack. Dad scoops me up in record time, runs me inside, and my grandma's sitting at the table like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? She just kept saying what's going on over there because she was at that point too old to like really get up and move it. And my dad's like, Deb. And my mom comes sprinting down the stairs and she was in the shower. She literally heard the screaming and threw on a towel and ran out there. Didn't even turn the shower off. My mom loves me. She comes down. My dad holds up my hand goes, and she's like, oh yeah, I think it's broken. Yes, mother. Yes, it is broken. It is very broken. That's why I'm screaming in pain. Now, of course, my families were regulars at that hospital from my youth and up because of me and my brothers and, respectively, just everything about us. It's just, we're awesome like that. And they're like, oh, what do you do this time? And got my cast. Whole ordeal goes down, medical paperwork, this and that. You'll never believe me. But I did get home in time for turkey. They were putting it on the table as I got home. And of course, the whole rest of my family had showed up. All my extended family had showed up while I was in the hospital. So I would come walking in with the cast and a lollipop and they're all like, what happened? And the official story was I simply fell off, which technically I did. But, the whole getting up there part was the part I always dug on my dad about. I never let him forget about it. So yeah, a little shorter one today, but still something that I remember very well. Have a nice day.